What's up guys, I'm back with another spawntube tutorial for Black Ops 6. Now if you've been watching my live streams on Twitch for the past week, then you kind of already knew what the next map was going to be because I teased at the fact that it was a map that most of you guys already knew how to tube on and that it was long overdue. Funny enough, I was going to do this map before I did the protocol tutorial, but I felt like I didn't have spots that were consistent enough to warrant a tutorial for it, other than the barrel spot that everyone knows. That is until I took some time recently to get back into the map, go into a private match and try to figure out ways to get shots off across the map quickly and effectively and efficiently, and I feel like I have spots that are good enough and are effective, aside from one that I haven't really got yet myself, but it is very effective if you do manage to hit it. We'll get into it once that spot comes up, but we're finally doing this map after a few months, and I hope you guys learn something new at the end of this. So that said, let's go ahead and get started. As usual, we're going to start things off on the attacking side, and you guys know how it is. I've got 3 spots to show you. Shot that goes down the left side, down the middle, and down the right side. I'm going to start by showing you down the middle, and I'm actually going to show you 2 ways to do this. One is with the high explosive rounds, and one is with the standard rounds. And I'll start up with the high explosive rounds first. And one more note before I actually start here, I did take into consideration the feedback I got from the last tutorial, and I will show you all the lineups with the center dot as well. I'll be normally showing you how to line up your shots with just the normal crosshairs, but right afterwards I'll show you a still image of what that lineup looks like with the center dot on. So those that use center dot, you'll get an idea of how you should line up your shots. So for down the middle with the high explosive rounds first, what you do is run forward and just have the B bomb icon in between the sets of doors like so. Then you look in between the tower and the left edge of the warehouse like so, and then you're just going to aim up close to 45 degrees up into the sky, and then you're just going to walk forward, jump and shoot at the same time, giving it enough distance to land right in that intersection where the enemies can go straight forward or towards the left by the gear. And again, this will be what it looks like with the center dot on, and once you get that lined up, you're good to shoot. And now I'll show you how to do this spot while using these standard tubes. So here you're going to line up against this part of the sliding fence, right in the middle. You want to line up the right outer part of your crosshair with the top of the guardrail on the roof of the warehouse. Just like this, you want it to just touch the very top left corner of it. And again, this is what it looks like with the center dot on. And you're good to shoot. Next, I'm going to show you how to shoot towards the left side and stop the enemies from running through the minecart area. From here, you're going to line up on the same part of the wall as before, right here in the middle like so. This time, we're going to be looking at the fallen tower. Going to look right in the middle of it like so, and then look up until the middle part of your vertical bar is lined up with the cable wire going across your screen, just like so. Pretty easy lineup, and this is what it looks like with the center dot on. And from here, you're good to shoot. And now I'm going to show you how to tube towards the right side by B as the enemies leave their spawn building to go up the gear or around it. So for this shot, you're going to run a little bit further down the wall, and you're going to line the B bomb icon right here in the middle of the black box of the tractor. Then you're going to look up and look towards the left edge of the top part of the warehouse, just like so. And this could be used as a bomb defending spot as well. If you plant the bomb on the left side of B, you can be right here and spawn, just wait for them to defuse it and get a good kill cam. This is how you would line it up, and this is also what it looks like with the center dot on. And from here, you're good to shoot. Now switching over to the defending side, you guys already know there's 3 spots here as well. I'm going to start off by showing you how to shoot straight down the middle and stop the enemies from running around the warehouse building in their spawn. So again, pretty sure everyone knows this spot already, but just in case you don't, you're going to run back here into this corner next to the barrels and the fence, and look towards the edge of this building right here, and look up until the bottom crosshairs line up with the top of the roof of that building. And again, this is what it looks like with the center dot on. And from here, you're good.
Standing by.
Next, I'm going to be showing you how to tube the enemies as they exit the warehouse through the bottom ramp and are heading to B. So this spot is actually the perfect secondary spot to use in pairing it up with the first spot I just showed you. And we're going to be in the same corner as before, and I recommend having a class where one AR has the standard tube and then the other one has the high explosive round. So after you're done shooting your first tube down the middle, like so, you're then going to turn your attention to this part of the building right here in front of you, this black spot right in the middle underneath the roof. Look at that. And look up until the bottom part of your crosshair is lined up perfectly with this part of the building to the left, this edge sticking out. So the lamp should look just like this, and I'll show you what it looks like with the center dot right now. And once you have this lined up, you're going to then walk forward for about half a second and then jump and shoot at the same time. This part is very important in order to get this tube to land in the right spot. So again, line this up, walk forward half a second, jump and shoot, like so. And lastly, I'm going to show you how to tube the enemies that run through the upper part of the warehouse and just before they climb up the ladder or go out the double doors. So remember earlier in the video when I said that there's one spot in particular that's kind of 50-50 and I haven't really hit anything myself yet? This is that one spot, and I don't expect anyone to actually get consistent kills with this because you have to be pretty pixel perfect in the lineup and you really have to thread the needle basically. But this is what it looks like. You basically have to come all the way back here and wedge yourself in between the wheelbarrow and the blue barrel like so. And we want to look at this part of the rusted wall. It's actually a little easier to see when you're not zoomed in like so. But there's 2 dark lines within that rust spot. So one on the left, one on the right. We're going to look right in the middle of those 2 like so. And you want to look up until the bottom part of your crosshair is again lined up in between those 2 lines on the wall, those rust spots. But you want to leave a very small amount of space between the crosshair and the roof itself. So the lineup is going to look just like this. And again, it might be a little tedious, but you have to be pretty spot on in order to get this thing through the windows because you have a very small chance of getting it through. Thread the needle like I said, and of course I'll show you what it looks like with the center dot on. And I guess I should say, if you are going to try this with the center dot on, you're a brave soul because it's going to be that much more difficult. But hey, again, this is what it looks like if you want to try it. So yeah, once you get your lineup to look basically the same as mine, you're good to shoot and just hope for the best.
Nice of you to show up.
And that's going to be the end of this video. I appreciate everyone that watched all the way through. And like I said, there's probably some spots in here that you guys already knew and maybe some that you didn't already know. Either way, I hope you learned something. And if you guys have any other feedback like in the last video, that would be greatly appreciated. Or if there's another specific map you want to see next, let me know. I think I have an idea of what I want to do next. But again, any feedback would be great. And like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.